Hello, everybody. Welcome to another review from Izzy Cinematic Escape on YouTube. It is 11:33 p.m. I just finished watching DC Leagues of Super Pets. As per usual, be spoiler free, and I'm going to go ahead and get into the details of this review. I'm going to go into assume that everybody has at some point or another watched the trailer, so they obviously have some form of familiarity between the characters of Krypto and Superman, and how this film specifically focuses on the dynamic of the relationship between when it comes to a man and man's best friend being the dog. I've always had a fascination with the concept of Krypto. I grew up watching and reading a lot of Krypto comic books involving Superman, obviously, and just the very notion that Superman had a dog that was also a superhero always made me feel as if that you, as a kid, you start thinking about what if that possibility became a reality. Having said that, this film is an animated feature, which for some reason I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here. I do not know why WB/DC has a hard time adapting live action format when it comes to their DC property, because it seems like they have a really good handle when it comes to the animation and the concept of utilizing their imagination. I have no idea why they struggle with live action, but when it comes to their animated features, they knock it out the park. It's just mind-boggling to me. This story is, once again, as I mentioned, is the adventures of Krypto and Superman focusing on their relationship, and unfortunately, Krypto is bear witness to the antagonist Lulu, who kidnaps Superman using obviously kryptonite, and it's up to him and the recently superpowered friends of his to save him and the rest of the Justice League. And in a way, when you think about it, all this really is a animated, light-hearted feature of the Justice League, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. And I thought when I saw the cast, the voice cast that was involved with this production, we know The Rock, Kevin Hart, Kate McKinnon, John Krasinski, and of course Keanu Reeves playing the voice of Batman, which I thought was phenomenal. Uh, the Rock and Kevin Hart have such an amazing chemistry, and they have brilliant comedic timing. Whether it's Jumanji or even the brief moments that you had of them in Hobbs and Shaw or Central Intelligence, they just have this wonderful chemistry of a dynamic of comedic timing that is bar none. You just can't replace them, and it's magic every time they interact with one another. And John Krasinski playing the voice of Superman, I thought that was a wonderful addition. And I've always enjoyed Kate McKinnon. I understand that she's that acquired taste when it comes to certain viewers, but I've always found her to be very talented and funny. And her dialogue as Lulu, the antagonistic guinea pig, was very amusing. Needless to say, but having said that, I really enjoyed DC League of Super Pets. I thought it was very fun. It was entertaining. Once again, even your animated features of the past had this dreary, depressing color scheme that just kind of made you not necessarily enjoy animation like you used to. This is very colorful. Is very zany, bright. Just feels like a superhero film should be, especially when you have one of Superman. You have Superman involved, the Flash, Green Lantern, Batman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman. All the Justice League is pretty much involved in this film, and I thought it was just wonderful. I will never understand why DC at WB has such a hard time getting their act together when it comes to the cinematic format, because you would think that they would just follow this specific blueprint of what they do with their animated features and just use it for the live action. But so I thought DC League of Super Pets was just phenomenal. I thought it was a great family adventure film. There is a lot of humor in the story. Of course, there are some jokes that land, and there are some jokes that don't land, and other times you just feel like, okay, well, you've already focused on this joke one too many times. It was funny the first time, and now it's not necessarily funny. But either way, is what you come to expect when you know that you have a production involving Kevin Hart and The Rock in it, and you just know it's going to be something very simple, formulaic, basic, nothing that you ultimately will find yourself questioning the meaning of life afterwards. It's just you sit there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours and enjoy the animated feature of just great visuals. There's some surprisingly touching moments in the film too, especially when, as someone who owns a pet myself, anyone who owns pets can relate to the reality of how you become so attached to your furry friend, whether it's a dog or a cat or even a iguana or So that there's just some people I know who have deers for pets. So it's just very interesting how you find yourself relating to the characters on a personal and emotional level when it comes to, uh, when it comes to your pets. And I have a cat, so I love my cat dearly. So to there were certain scenes that reminded me of her in the film, and they touched me immensely. So I thought the overall, just the overall story of DC League of Super Pets was absolutely phenomenal. I do recommend it, and it's great for kids too. You want to take your kids to watch something that's not harmful, violent. There's no inappropriate innuendo. I mean, there may be some jokes in there where you're just like, okay, well, I get it, but they're not going to get it, and that's really about it. There's nothing that's going to be traumatizing to them. The action is wonderful. The story is great. The dialogue, the interactions between the specific characters are just wonderful as well. And I do recommend it. That is really all. And of course, there's a lot of cool Easter eggs and breaking the fourth wall and other cinematic references here and there. Uh, and I will say Kevin Hart has some great lines too. He is, when you really think about it, he is the antithesis to Krypto, seeing as Krypto is the upstanding, morally driven character similar to Superman. Do you have Kevin Hart playing the pit bull? I'm gonna assume that's a pit bull breed, and he is the loner, the brooder, and just simply is the Batman to Krypto's Superman. So, and I have to, once again, I do have to recommend this feature. It's great for kids and families, and you just something that you just watch to have a great time. And that is my review of DC League of Justice of DC League of Super Pets. Excuse me. I said it would be a short one, so that is my review. I give it a 10 out of 10, a 2 thumbs up. I do recommend it. Next review is going to be Bullet Train that comes out this coming Friday. That will be the next one that I upload. And once again, be on the lookout for my reviews in the local newspaper, The Sumter Item. Be sure to leave a like and a comment on my channel if you want to. And be sure, if you're interested, join my Discord and leave a comment and let me know what you thought about this film in general. I hope you all remain safe and healthy. Take care and peace out.